A very warm welcome to every one of you gathered here today on this very special occasion, which is the grand inauguration of our India ITME Center. It truly is an honor to have each and every one of you here amidst our presence here this evening as we embark on a new chapter filled with promise and possibilities. Today marks a very significant milestone, not only for us, but for the entire community by and large. This beautiful space, carefully designed and crafted, is a testament to the dedication and hard work put forth by many individuals who believed in this vision. As we stand here, surrounded by the culmination of their efforts, we are constantly reminded of the power of collaboration, innovation, and the unwavering spirit that propels us forward. In that, first of all, many thanks to our Executive Director, Ms. Seema Srivatwa, and her entire team for always the attention to detail that goes into every single project taken forward by India ITME Society. The fruit is in its bearing, as you can see for yourself all around this room. So let's go into what this vision is. So the vision for the center is to create a world-class micro-exhibition facility, providing both virtual as well as a physical platform round the year for long-term exhibits, technology displays, for various product launches and the like, all at very competitive prices, and that's right here in the heart of South Bombay. And the mission of our ITME Center is to foster a culture of achievement, passion, excellence, and longevity for SMEs, MSMEs, micro and medium events, for individual companies, associations, etc., all at affordable costs, along with providing a world-class experience and services for holding trade events and conventions, meetings, and all types of industry activities. So in brief, ITME Center is more than just bricks and mortar. It is a canvas upon which dreams are painted, memories forged, ideas to flourish, from various cultural events to intellectual discussions, from celebrations of art, music, culture, to fostering the spirit of knowledge. This venue stands ready to become a hub of inspiration and creativity. We are truly grateful for the support extended to us by our partners, sponsors, and by the community by and large. Your belief in our vision has been the driving force behind the realization of this endeavor. Together, we have transformed an idea into a tangible reality that will benefit many generations to come. I encourage you all to explore the ITME Center, embrace its potential, and to make use of the offerings. Let this be a place where we come together, where ideas collide, where talents are nurtured, and where we collectively contribute to the enrichment of both our lives and that of societies. Once again, I thank you all for gracing us with your presence today. Your support is a beacon of light that illuminates our path forward. So let us celebrate not just this beautiful venue's inauguration, but also the spirit which is unity, innovation, and progress that it embodies. So cheers to future filled with exciting events, meaningful connections, and the realization of dreams within these walls. So thank you all once again to be here today for this inauguration of the Expo Knowledge Facility, which is our India ITME Center. Thank you.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. A very brief introduction to Om. Full name is Om Merchant, and he is a practicing architect and also architect teacher with an experience of 20 years in both. And he has practiced in design of interiors and buildings, which has focus on efficiency, low-cost solutions, innovative, original thinking, modularity, value-added design, and sustainability. His core competence is to experiment with alternate materials. He has won various accolades and appreciation from society and clients for his passion. Very recently, that is as recent as day before yesterday, he won the national award in an ideas competition organized by Ultratech Cement for solutions for housing in India. Faster.
Hello, distinguished guests, friends, my colleagues, and my partners who have, helped me execute this project. I'm very thankful to India ITME, particularly Seema ma'am, for kind of encouraging and pushing us to achieve what we have achieved today, right? This center basically is a multifunctional kind of space, right, wherein exhibitions, events, trainings, meetings, all of these had to be enabled, right? The space is complex, being in an urban kind of situation. The building has a lot of columns, the height is restricted, and all those issues are there. We got this place as a space like this. So this space, basically what we got is around 5,700 square feet, 20 feet of base on an average, right? And large columns, around 4 feet by 2 feet columns all across the hall. And it was a challenge for us because when you say it's a expo center and all, space is a real challenge. The wider the space is, the better it is. So we had to kind of creatively work around and find solutions to how we can kind of put in things together. This was the plan we arrived at. You see, it's kind of blank at the moment. All the columns are basically encased and made a bit more bigger. What we did was kind of added value to that. We saw those pillars as a constraint, and we kind of tried and took advantage of that as adding value to this entire space. What you also see is, go back please, back. Yeah, the entrance is at the bottom. On the right hand side is the organizer room, a VIP lounge with its toilets. Left side is the kitchen pantry. The first bay is the entrance lobby, right? And a large hall ahead with pillars in the center. We basically plan to use it in different formats. So this format is particularly of a hall wherein you have at the entrance a large lobby where the reception area is there, and we have a lot of this displays over there, on the walls, etc. And inside there is a potential to have organized two functions together, right? On the back side there is a pre-function area where all the food, etc. can be kind of arranged, and there is a soundproof kind of situation which can be created between both these halls, right? There can be a stage, and between the two stages is what we see here as a control room wherein all the lights, sounds, power, etc. can be controlled from, right? It has a window on the corner very strategically placed so that they can actually see what's happening in the audience and also what's happening on the stage as well as on the screen. Next please. We can also have various formats of arrangements. This is basically like a arrangement, using tables and all that, right? That's what we call as a cluster arrangement. Further you go, there is a possibility that we can have a conference kind of facility organized, wherein you have a large table with a large capacity of around 33 people seated and 40 people seated around in both the halls, and extra space for people, for press, etc. to be as an audience or observer of a particular event. Then we have the exhibition formats which are possible. We can divide these halls from the columns. The column basically are armatures. They are kind of situations wherein you can add partitions and divide the hall further into various formats, and you can have either a continuous exhibition or two exhibition, or depending upon what kind of functionality is required during exhibitions, that can be also done. Special events like fashion shows, etc. can also be organized in various ways. This is another venue that we created, which is also for training purposes, which is called the Swastika Hall. So this is a training facility that we created in Mithil Towers. So basically this premise, 76 Mithil Towers, has an arrangement such that it can have two cabins, one lounge area, office space for 12 people, and a reception space. Next. The cabins can be combined and be made into a conference room and office space. Further, the office space can be completely kind of folded up, right, and transformed into a training room, right. Next, these are the images of the space when the office is in progress, where you have all the tables which basically fold up into the wall, right. So on the image on the right is the conference room. The image on the bottom center is when where the tables are put within the wall itself. So the space becomes one clean open space. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we did at Mithil Towers, and conceptually that is the design and execution of the ITME Center.
Can I request Chairman? I think Om's design as well as the presentation was very nice, excellent, very informative. So as an appreciation, it's a great pleasure and privilege for us to have guest of honor, Dr. Vijay Kalantri, Honorary Council of Uzbekistan, Chairman of World Trade Center, President of All India Association of Industries. He is also been awarded Pushkin Medal, the Russian State Award, for contribution in promoting Russian-Indian culture, scientific and trade cooperation. He was also honored as the highest Polish civilian honor, the Commander Cross of the Order of Merit by President of Republic of Poland in 2005. He was felicitated by Bangladesh Consulate for being instrumental in building successful trade relation between Bangladesh and India on the occasion of Golden Jubilee of Independence of Bangladesh. And he was also felicitated with the Outstanding Honorary Council in India Award by Miss Meenakshi Lekhi, Ministry of State External Affairs and Culture, Government of India.
Mr. Harisankar, Mr. Himanshu Bhai, Mr. Ketan Sanghvi, and of course my colleague Seema and my colleague here Rupa Naik. So both of them, she has worked with me, and so whoever works with me is my colleague. So, and of course Mrs. Pandey is a good friend, and now she is my tenant also in World Trade Center. So first of all, congratulations on this beautiful and wonderful hall you have made. And I think these all things require a lot of efforts. What we see today, of course, we know, it looks very nice, very nice. But I know how much labor you must have put into it, and how much efforts, to convince your committee to do it. See, I remember 44 years back when we formed this India ITME Society. I was part of this steering committee that time. And since 73, I'm very actively, 72, 73, I'm associated. So you can see how many, more than 50 years with the Indian Machinery Manufacturers and Association of Machinery Manufacturers, Hall. And you know, when I became a secretary, the Gia Hall caught fire. And full building was over. So then in 70, they told me you take 2 years term for presidency. I said this can be constructed, it's nothing big. That time we did it in 7.5 lakhs. That time 73, 74. And they said then. So I said, so then the elder people who were next to me, I was the youngest. He's just saying he can't do anything. Let us give him 2 years, how does it better? And this Gia Hall came up. So I called all my tenants and said, you see, we have to build this. Otherwise your restaurant cannot run, the copper chimney. I told Thakars, you can't work. Santanu Desai, I said, you can't work. So all these people said, so whatever you want, we'll do it. And everybody gave me money. Then Mr. Gia, I said, now somebody is ready to put their name. So I don't need your money also. He said, no, I'm giving you 5 lakhs, you please do it, because Gia Hall has to remain. So that's why that Gia Hall is still there. I said, he is elder, he has the first right, so that all went on. So we worked like that. And then in India ITME also, the first exhibition when we had at NSE, that was our first India ITME India exhibition. And we gave, the Sumant Desai and Sumant Patel had no money. So we paid him 4 crore advance to have that exhibition, and we did everything for him and got him NOC from ITPO. Musa Raza, who was the steel secretary, that time he was chairman of the Indian Trade Promotion Organization, Delhi. And I called him to Mumbai, called him Sumant Patel, both three, we had a drink together. And at Taj I told him, sir, Maharashtra needs this. You are not giving us any exhibition center of ITPO here. Then why should we take NOC from you? Why should we do this from you? So he said, okay. As he went to Delhi, he said, anybody can have exhibition in Bombay and there is no permission required. Then in Mumbai, all exhibitions started taking place. Otherwise, even if you have an exhibition in hotel, you have to take a permission from Delhi. So all that went away. But I once again congratulate all of you and Seema and her team and Mr. Harisankar and his team for this wonderful hall which you have given to Mumbai city. And I think it's of one and all. But textiles people should be very happy, and you should have a permanent exhibition here of textile and textile manufacturers. You can say 1 quarter this, 1 quarter that, and 1 quarter. So you can divide it. And it could be a good showcase window, you know. So any foreign delegation coming, anybody coming from abroad, or anybody wants to see what is textile industry in India, Everybody cannot go to NSE or here and there. They are all in South Bombay side. They can visit and go. So when you don't have anything, you can have something to show them. Of course, you are going to do virtual. Virtual is one part. See, I saw the review of virtual. It's not that what you do physical. See what happened to the Dubai. Dubai thing was so big, so much halla gulla, so much, but nothing happened. And it was no result. Because you cannot give visiting card, you cannot meet people, then what you do? If I have to buy something from Mr. Harisaka, I have to meet him after seeing his product. So we have to move forward. So virtual is good to some extent, but not full total. But we should work together, and I think you could make a good showcase of that. And you should have once you can decide to have only women entrepreneurs. Once you can have startups and all. So money is one part. You may not be able to earn so much money out of that, but you can support such causes who will grow, and they are the future of tomorrow and tomorrow's generation. So thank you very much for inviting me and listening to me, and wish you all the best.
May I invite our next guest of honor, Mr. Himanshu Kapadia. He has 3 decades of domain expertise in corporate communication and reputation management. He is expert in strategic planning, implementation, corporate communication, media relations, crisis management, event management. So we have a lot to learn from you. I'm waiting to hear that. He's been acknowledged and appreciated at multiple forums. He's received the Pride Award for Represent 2019, the Professional of the Year in 2019, Manufacturing Sector, and inducted in the Hall of Fame by Public Relations Council of India 2016. Silver Abbey 2015, 16, 12 other awards for social media campaign. Aditya Birla Group won IPRCCA Silver Award for Integrated Continuous Reinventing the Future campaign for manufacturing professionals 2016. Sir, 2016 में कोई award छोड़ा आपने? वो सारे ये He is a front runner, Business India, December 2000, voted the ideal leader 2006 of Ad Factors PR, and Sharif's Appreciation Award towards organization of I Love Bombay. Sir, great pleasure to have you here. Please, the stage is yours.
Harishankar ji, Sangi ji, Seema ji, I think so. Distinguished ladies, gentlemen, Manoj ji is here, Rakesh ji is here. So I think so. The occasion, when you have who's in the audience, I think so. It's a great beginning. So a clap to the audience also, because being here on this lovely rainy day and being here. So I think so. It's always the inauguration is always important with the persons who are attending it. So it's a great thing. So I've got something written, and I'll not take too much of your time. So thank you firstly, the ITME team, for making me part of this momentous occasion as we gather here to inaugurate this lovely place. This is a testament to innovation, collaboration and progress in the field of technology, manufacturing and education. I think so. When Omji was doing his presentation, the thought which came to my mind is this could be a hub for education. There is a CA Institute over here close by, ICA very close by, and this could be acting as a hub for a lot of students, because there are a lot of important colleges also around to know about textiles, to know about innovation, to know about something. So this could be really a kind of a textile innovation hub. Today we are just not celebrating the opening of a physical space, because I was told it's hybrid also in the nature, but also a dawn of new possibilities. It represents a convergence point where industry expertise meets with the technological advancements, where ideas are nurtured and transformed into reality. we are also serving the textile engineering industry through exhibitions. So this place will also serve and also be part of this growing where textile is kind of a hub for a lot of, at least for Mumbai. We always knew Mumbai as the textile hub, but somewhere now it's getting messed up. So we need to revive that kind of the legacy, what we call, and also being in Nariman Point, which is close to somewhere the Kalba Devi side of it and all those kind of things. It is quite centrally. So what I'm trying to say, it's a mixture of traditional with modernity. Nariman Point is the modern Mumbai, and we say the kind of thing. So having the space over here is kind of a traditional and a modern play where we can really use these kind of facilities. The center will also serve as a breeding ground for innovation, fostering an environment where ideas can be exchanged, refined, turned into practical solutions that address the real world challenges. As we stand in the interaction of the industry and academia, it is crucial that the knowledge, the role that the education and research play in shaping the future, and the ITME Center is designed to bridge this gap between the theoretical learning and practical applications. It will serve a space where students, researchers, professionals can interact, learn from each other, and contribute to the growth of their respective fields. Instead, just a practical example, Kalantri ji was talking about various exhibitions. Manoj ji would, I've been working with him and all that. There is a lovely thing in Amsterdam Fashion for Good, where they have sustainable fashion. They have a hall which, showcases fashion, technology, and all that. And it could be kind of it could be like a place where to go. It's like if somebody's traveling to Mumbai, it could be like, okay, I want to visit the ITME Center, Nariman Point, to see this particular technology kind of a fashion, which could be, because we don't have that kind of space, or we don't have that kind of infrastructure for that kind of thing. Yeah. The center is ideally located in the heart of Mumbai, as I was saying. It is, and the city is known for entrepreneurship, and I think everybody traveling over here saw all the digging up work which is going on. So once the metro starts, I think so this will be like the buzzing center. It will be the epicenter for all the news and all kind of collaborations. Nariman Point, with this added connectivity, will all these centers and activities will also, from what I understand, the center will also be very reasonably priced. So I think so it will be very suitable for people who are traveling also, and also for people who are not from South Bombay. So people would have the connectivity and also come to this particular center. Firstly, I would like to express my gratitude to everyone who has contributed to this vision. I think so, Om sir, I think so, great thing, and Seema ji with you guiding him, I think so this center has come out really well. Even the lights and the way the halls are designed, I think so it can be a multi-purpose. And of course, with my event thing, I can see happy. He's very happy, and also and what I was told is that it's got very strong Wi-Fi, because if it's in a hybrid model, today Wi-Fi is the most important thing. So I think so I could see the boosters over here and everywhere, so those kind of things. In conclusion, the inauguration of the ITME Center marks a new chapter in the history of technological advancement and knowledge dissemination. Let us embrace this opportunity to come together, learn from one another, and shape a future that is both innovative, inclusive. With this facility, our foundation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. And from an event management perspective, I think so we will surely come here, do events, and be part of this lovely facility which you all have created. Thank you so much for making us part of this. Thank you so much.
And we would like to appreciate and acknowledge a few unsung heroes who are behind all these creations. So I would like to acknowledge Saddam, Mr. Guddu Verma, Mr. Prashant Rautre, Mr. Talha, Mr. Ashfaq Ahmed, Mr. Shankar Pujari, Mr. Raju, Mr. Anil Kumar, Mr. Suraj Kumar, Mr. K.K. Patel, Mr. Sailesh, Mr. Vivek Yadav, Mr. Sonu Rajbar, Mr. Vinod, Mr. Sailesh, and India ITME Society as a 44-year-old non-profit organization is indebted and expresses sincere gratitude to Captain Apu, Honorary Secretary, Balamai Tower, who has, from the time we purchased the property, has extended unstinted support, advice, and we are very grateful. We are very, very grateful. And I would like to acknowledge Executive Director, World Trade Center, Ms. Rupa Naik. Please welcome and thank you so much for honoring us with your presence.
We would like to take this opportunity on behalf of Mr. Harishankar, Seema, the entire team at the India ITME Society to convey our heartfelt thanks and appreciation for being with us today for the inauguration of the ITME Center, Expo and Knowledge Facility. Your support and company truly mean a lot to us at the India ITME Society's journey is all about working collectively and together. It is a great pleasure to have you all with us to celebrate this moment of achievement, transforming a dream into reality that the India ITME Society has envisioned for the last 44 years to create a compact facility useful for small businesses, training programs, product launches, etc., which is affordable, accessible, and a convenient venue at the heart of South Mumbai. The India ITME Center, as Seema mentioned, is dedicated to the nation and is a small contribution by the textile engineering industry to our proud country's march towards self-reliance. So once again, I'd like to convey our sincere thanks to our guests of honor, Dr. Kalantri and Mr. Himanshu Kapadia, for gracing this occasion with their esteemed presence. As we move forward, we will remain inspired by the leadership of all our past chairmen and will continue to uphold the standards of excellence set by our forefathers. Their visionary guidance and tireless efforts have left an indelible mark on the society and continue to motivate us. The ITME Center is the first step towards 44 years of aspiration of our past leaders, and I hope this center will expand further in the years to come. A word of appreciation and thanks to our current and past steering committee members for their consistent support in all the endeavors of the society. A big thanks to Mr. Om Merchant and his team for their tireless efforts, their patience, and their relentless pursuit towards the conclusion of this work in time, despite so many unexpected challenges. Maybe this is a story for another time, but there are so many challenges that I'm witness to that I'm sure that there are so many others that we don't even know about. So wonderful to come out in time, complete this endeavor despite all these challenges that you've faced. Our gratitude also to our service partners who've pushed their limits to deliver service to complete the task on time. Our special acknowledgement of our evergreen Kabraji, Mr. Sanjay Surana ji and Deepa ji for their valuable advice and time to time consultancy. They are the ones who tell me where to sign the check, so that counts a lot. I would like to make once again a special mention and thank Captain Apu, the Honorary Secretary of the Dalamal Tower Society, and as Seema mentioned, Mr. Gaikwad, the manager at Dalamal Tower, for their support and cooperation, without which we could not have completed our work. There have been numerous instances where we have met over various reasons, and I think the control room wants us to, kind of put an end to this and start celebrating earlier. But I'm not going to stop without thanking the respective people. So thank you once again for their support and cooperation. Last but not the least, I'd love to express my sincere gratitude and acknowledgement on behalf of the Secretariat and the Steering Committee to our Chairman, Mr. Hari Shankar, for his tireless and superlative efforts in leading India ITME Society in all its projects and ventures. Thanks, Hari. A big thank you to all my industry colleagues, assembled media and friends, and for joining us on this memorable milestone for the India ITME Society. Your presence and your association with the India ITME Society gives us courage to strive for more. Once again, thank you. Please enjoy the rest of the evening with us. As they say, all good things must come to an end. But let me modify that by saying that all good things must start with a wonderful beginning. So thank you all for being here with us, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of the evening.